Hello everyone and welcome to another football ground video. Please subscribe if you're new, and if you're not, please keep hitting that like, share and comments button. I love reading your comments. Now where am I today? Well, for today's video I am at the Metro Centre, woohoo, and we're gonna go on a shopping experience. I'm just kidding, we're not really. We're not doing any retail therapy, but we are going to go and visit a non-league football ground that's very close to here. Come and join me. Right, well, I've made a couple of minutes drive from the Metro Centre because today I'm on the edge of Gateshead and I'm visiting Dunston UTS Football Club. So Dunston, what do we know about Dunston? Well, some of you may know that Dunston is the birthplace of probably England's best footballer of the last 50 years, Paul Gascoigne. So he's actually from south of the Tyne here. Now, there's a couple of entrances to the ground, but I think we'll look at this one. There's a gate open, so hopefully we'll get in. So you see Dunston UTS. UTS is a sponsor's name. And we're at, I think it's called the UTS Stadium, but it's on Wellington Road. That would be its normal name. Well, Dunston play in the Northern Premier League East, which is the fourth level of non-league, and last season was a really agonising one because they got to the playoff final only to lose on penalties in the final against Stockton Town, and that was after leading in extra time. Right, well, the good news is I've just spoken to someone who's going to open up the changing rooms for me to have a look. So you can see £10 admission at the moment, £6 concessions. I think that's set by the league, not by the club itself, but I may be wrong. And this would be a turnstile, quite a nice modern turnstile there. Very nicely coloured. Let's go and have a look at the changing rooms. Right, so Billy, the co-chairman, has just opened up the rooms for me, so we're going to have carte blanche to look at what we want. What I want. Well, and most importantly, there's the bar over there. So then, the changing rooms, how good's this? Look at this manager's office. Nice. Quite well kitted out for a non-league team. Referee's room. Snug, I think's the word for it. General stuff in there, ball bags and stuff like that. So let's go in the away changing room first. See if there's a light. Indeed there is. Physio's bench. Showers, again quite snug. But nice modern showers by the look of it. Welcome to Dunston UTS Football Club. Arrive with hope, leave with pride. I guess that goes for away teams as well. And here's the home dressing room. Lights already on in here. Again, a few motivational things up there. Winners make things happen, losers let things happen. Fear nothing, decide the outcome. Focus on what you want, then take it. Wise words. Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. There we go. So if you're the home team, you'll be coming out of here, out of these changing rooms, and that's your tunnel to the pitch. Into the cafeteria. Plenty of stuff for fried food. That's your little kiosk that you'll serve through. There's a tea room. You can see outside the ground as well while you're doing it. I like this picture, like an overhead aerial view of the groundwork in Gateshead. Metro Centre would be just to the left of the frame there. Needs a club scarf. I guess they were here to maybe sell during the last match. These wee steps. Medical room. And the club shop. Obviously it's before the start of the season, so it's not been completely sorted out yet, but got your scarves there. Home and away shirts. Quite smart. Banner, pennants. Beauty. Just behind the goal here, so we've got the big badge there. Looks good. One thing here, I mean, this is close season. There's what, I think at least 5 or 6 people volunteering around here at the moment doing stuff. So typical of a non-league club. So a bit of history about the club. The club was originally a works team formed in 1975, originally known as Wycombe Sports. Wycombe's just across the A1 from here. And eventually in, I think it was the 1980s and 1987, they became known as Dunston Federation Brewery, because the Federation Brewery was right behind the stadium, right behind me actually. And I think the ground was called Federation Park then. That's how I knew of Dunston growing up. They were in the Wearside League at that time. Now Dunston Federation eventually got promoted to the Northern League Division 2 in 1991 and eventually got up to Division 1 and finished runners-up for the first time in 2001. Then they won the league and cup double for 2 years in a row after that. Now then, I haven't seen one of these at a non-league ground before. What's this doing? This is doing the paint. Is it painting the bylines? Grass cutter? They're actually just testing out that contraption at the moment. Yeah, it's for doing the white lines along the pitch. Anyway, Dunston Federation Brewery then changed their name to just Dunston Federation in 2007 when the brewery withdrew its sponsorship. And then in 2009 they became Dunston UTS. Because they're sponsored by UTS Engineering, and that's what they're called right now. And remember, the ground is now the UTS Stadium. Probably the highlight for the team was when they got to the FA Vars final in 2012, playing fellow Northern League team West Auckland, and they won 2-0 at Wembley Stadium. And then by I think it was 2019, they got promoted to the Northern Premier League from the Northern League. And that's where they are now. Now the record crowd for the ground, as far as I know, was in 2018 in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round when they played local neighbours Gateshead. They didn't get through, but 2,520 squeezed into the stadium. The stadium's looking really, really nice now. Yeah, the Federation Brewery that I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure was just behind the ground there, next to that big grey warehouse over there. They've also got a turnstile on the other corner of the ground here. Nice modernish one as well. Got contactless on it. Right, so I've just managed to call Billy Irwin, the co-chairman. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions about this pitch, because this pitch is looking beautiful at the moment. Sprinklers just going on it, but we've had a lot of trouble with it, haven't you? So like last year, how many home matches do you actually play here?
We played 11 home games here last year. We lost, well, regardless of the rest, we lost about 16. And then cup games on top of that, being made to play away, so it was a bit of a disaster last year, hence why we've spent a lot of money. sorting the pitch out with 65 new drains. So
65 new drains, eh? Is that like via a grant or anything like that?
Yeah, we're getting a grant through the FA, which has been a massive help. Thank you to them, we've been able to afford it. So onwards and upwards, full season at home, and hopefully we get stuff right off the pitch. The lads will do it on it.
So where was the furthest you played a home game last season?
Home game, Brickhouse.
In West Yorkshire?
Yes, obviously we played at Brickhouse, concerts and Morpeth home games. And then we were a penalty kick away from getting promoted.
Yeah, I did mention that a bit earlier on at Stockton, wasn't it?
It was an unbelievable game, but hopefully we can go one better this year. Playing all the home games at home will be a help.
If anyone gets a chance to look at that Stockton Dunston game on YouTube somewhere, it was just a crazy game, like one team going ahead, another team going ahead. So have a look at that, it's definitely up there somewhere. So Billy, after going so close last season, what's your realistic target for this season?
Hopefully to go one better, just to be in the mix at the end of the season. It was really exciting for the club, and we asked the lads to be in the playoffs at the end of the season. That's where we ended up. Want to be in the same position, hopefully try and win the league, if not go up through the playoffs.
Who do you think are your main rivals this year?
Everyone.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
It's a tough old league, mate.
There's a lot of northeastern teams in there now. Bishop Auckland, teams like that are going to be tough as well.
Yeah, the heat and stand, so it's going to be exciting.
Oh, brilliant. I wish you all the luck for it, and thanks for letting me in and showing me around the ground, Billy.
You're welcome, mate.
Good luck
You're
for
welcome.
it.
Thank you.
One thing Billy did tell me off camera there as well is that the Federation Brewery was actually kind of way back beyond that warehouse. It wasn't that close, but you would have been able to see it from here. Right, so here we have the seated stand. Most of it's bench seats, as you can see. Bring your own cushion, I guess. But you also have got the individual seats over here, but they're mostly reserved for officials and guests, as you can see. A little sort of press box behind, media box. And a few other non-reserved seats here. And actually, people have brought their own cushions in the media box. An easier view from the seats. Great on a day like this. What a beautiful day. And from the bench seats. Okay then, that's it for another football ground video. Today coming from Dunston UTS on South Tyneside. Thanks so much for the club for letting me in and talking to me and telling me about the club. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to subscribe, share, like and comment. Thanks for watching.